Greetings viewers, I've got the bumblebee there somewhere, there he is, look. Just going out with Steve. I'm just outside Steve's now, here they are. Steve and Gary, going on one of Steve's fields, alright, so we'll see what's happening. Well, another lovely sunny afternoon. The grass isn't too bad at all really on Steve's field. There's always something when you're in that funny time of year. The ground is fairly hard already now. I have to show you Steve's dais. He was moaning about all the bad luck he's had. He's been getting messed about with his job at the minute, and he said, oh, my luck's got to change, and he switched his dais one on, and all that's back to front. So yes is where the no is. Everything's reversed on his dais screen, so his bad luck's followed him into the field. We're not sure what's caused that. Anyway, get back on the old Top Puff programme. See what we can do, eh, Bontaroony? There you go. Okay, it's a nut. Very light though. I think it's aluminium, but it's not what we're after. You're alright, Captain Bubbles. I'll give you another drink now. So, I've just got a signal here, and it was a right banger. Very obvious signal. Almost sounded like on the surface. And flipped the clod, pinpointed it. It was 2 inches down. Had it on my pinpointer and that. Dug out a bit more, and then signal, very prominent signal, completely disappeared. So I started metal detecting over that way in case I'd flipped it out with my spade. Got over to there, hadn't found it. Decided to have a look on the back of my spade. Unfortunately, it's not a hammered coin, but there's many reasons why signals disappear sometimes, and that's just one of them. Sometimes stick to your spade, sometimes flip out, but you know, it's one thing having a iffy signal, isn't it? But when it's a prominent signal, you've got to get to the bottom of it, no matter what it takes to find it. That's the second one of these, a farm bunter. And that's twice they haven't been hammered coins, son. No matter how long you look at it, it ain't never going to turn into a hammy. They have had some hammies and Romans off these fields, so never say never, bunter. Never say never, little brown lamb. Shut up, Dad. So this is Steve's funky back to front. That should say hot settings, but it's now top settings. It's got BG, he's got an UNEM instead of a menu, and he's got a NOIPO. And just before he switched the machine on, what was he saying about how his life's going?
Terrible.
It's nothing but bad luck lately. You just finished saying that sentence. Switch the machine on, and a fault comes up that I've never seen on mine in 6 years. What do you think, Bunty? Bunty's not commenting. He's
super bad luck, mate. He's gobsmacked how shit my luck is.
Right. Like I was saying, all the way over here, poor Steve, and in his house, he's on his phone constantly. He's getting messed about by agencies and that, getting a bit of work off them. So he's a civil engineer. He helped build the Isambard Kingdom Thames Tunnel in 1862. You were down there, weren't you, Steve?
Must have been, mate.
Yeah, Gary's after civil engineering as well. What did you build, Gary? He built, you know, that big bridge that goes on, the Menai Straits Bridge. He built that in 1902. So any civil engineering companies, we need you now. We need you. Otherwise, I'll have to do some interest-free loans and life support system and that, and I'll have to get on my Kofi, banging the drum. So get some engineering work sent our way, please, viewers, so we can get his XP unreversed. Groundworks, you know, anything with if it needs a ticket, they've got tickets. He's got a ticket. You know that machine that pulls out the space shuttle over in Florida? He's got a ticket for the space shuttle launch vehicle.
You can drive anything, mate.
He's got a ticket for what, mate? What have you got tickets for? Come on.
Dumper, roller, bit of everything. Everything.
Steam traction engines. He's got the tickets from when he was working with Isambard. A little stream here or drainage ditch. I'm gonna keep Bunty in the shade for a bit. You got a leaf hanging off your bunt. He's always got stuff hanging off from old Bunty. I'm gonna have a go down here. I think I tried to last time I was on this field, but it's probably a bit more. I don't know. Looks alright. Looks doable today. Well, I think somebody might have beat us to this, detecting this sheep run. Not many signals, eh, Bumblebee? Plenty of sheep poop, though. Plenty of it. So I'll scoot back into the field, I think, and catch up with them two out there. All that, Bunt. All that for a shotgun shell. Oh, dear. Well, I posted on social media about Steve's XP Deus 1 screen all being in reverse. Mainly just got people laughing about it, but luckily Nigel Redston, who runs Redston's metal detecting shop in Birmingham, England, who are the XP main UK distributors, he said that suggests that somebody's opened that box up recently. And he was right, because Redston's themselves had done a repair on it. So straight away he's just like, get in touch. So Steve will get in touch with them later or tomorrow, and he'll probably pop it in the post and they'll fix that pretty damn quick. Redston's customer service is second to none. And I don't know whether you've noticed lately, but I've got no sponsors, viewers. So if you know any reputable metal detecting shops whose customer service is second to none, let them know that Anglo Celtic ain't got a sponsor just now. Alright? What do you mean, Dad? You ain't got a sponsor? You never find nothing lately, so you're not gonna get a sponsor. Well, I tell you what, Dad, I'll sponsor you. Twice a year. You can pick my shit up and keep it instead of having to chuck it in the bin. Twice a year, you can keep my shit. How's that sound for a sponsorship deal? Marvellous, Buster. Marvellous. Where do I sign? Do I sign your belly? Oh, my little Bumblebee. Thank you for sponsoring me, mate. I love you. I know I ain't been finding. It's a funny time of the year, etc., etc., but it's a funny old game. Books! Oh, my dog loves me. He's going to sponsor me. Pay me in dog shit. Well, that field's been his better field out of these two, but it's well picked over. It's hard to get any signals. So we've come back in the one that he didn't rate as much, because I think he won't have done it as much. I think that might have been a fired bullet. Steve wants to go home already. I've told him there's three of us. We're not going because I'm driving until one of us at least finds a coin or a military button or something in the way of an actual find. You can tell I'm getting desperate when I'm digging big bangers, but could have been something. Not this time. You never know. Right, viewers, well, that was just another quick marvellous hunt.
Yeah.
Marvellous hunt or something.
Marvellous hunt for frunk.
Something that rhymes with hunt.
Yeah, it was pretty crap. I think we've done this that much now. I don't think we'll be coming back to this one now.
We're gonna mark this one off as permission list. Yeah. It's a bit
Sometimes you detect a bit of land a little bit better than you actually think you do, because there's not a lot left there now. Yeah. Had plenty of silver, a couple of hammers, 7 or 8 Romans.
We need to go and do some door knocking.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Okay, viewers.
Signing out.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and share your stories about how you're coping this time of year. Have you got some ploughed and rolled and seeded? Are you lucky to have some of that? There is a bit about. Let us know what you're up to and what you're finding. What was going on last night, Tilly? Out with the pets, look. 1 AM last night. Well, I'd heard scratching and stuff coming from the bottom of the refrigerator all evening on and off, but around midnight I was just fed up of it. I moved the freezer out 3 times in the end, didn't I, Tilly? And in the end I ended up getting the freezer and lying it down on the floor, checking the motor housing for mice, and eventually discovered 2 healthy full-grown mice at the back of the freezer after much investigation. And luckily Tilly caught one, and I chased her out with it still alive. And then I woke up this morning and there was a dead one in the lounge, but I'm not sure how many survived, how many we've still got. She likes to bring them in, she does, dead or alive. Oh, that was just a quick little hunt. Funny time of the year, as I say. Always great to get out and catch up with some of my friends though. It's Friday evening now. I'll put this video out, just a quick hello and all that, and hopefully get out somewhere decent over the weekend, see what we can find on the video. Alright viewers, see ya. Picking up after bunch.